In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to use SOHCAHTOA to find the missing side of a right triangle. Before we get started, go ahead and pause the video and copy this down. Welcome back! As you can see, the acronym SO is for sine, and that sine of theta, or of any angle, equals the opposite of hypotenuse. CA is for cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, and TOA is for tangent, opposite over adjacent. Given a right triangle, first thing you're going to do is identify wherever your angle is that they give you. In reference to that angle, the side across from it is opposite. The side that touches it is considered adjacent. And of course, the hypotenuse will always be the longest side that is directly across from the right angle. All right, let's look at this first example. They gave us the angle of 24. So this is my reference angle. That means this side right here is considered my opposite. And then, since this side right here is across from this right angle, that makes this the hypotenuse. So, since I have opposite over hypotenuse, that means I'm going to be using the trig function sine. So, I'll just basically plug in the values that represent each thing. So, sine of theta means sine of 24. Since that's my degree, equals opposite. We don't know that side yet. Hypotenuse is 14. And now I can solve for x. In order for me to solve for x, I'm going to go ahead and put sine of 24 over 1, because sine of 24 actually equals something. And then I can just cross multiply. X times 1 is x. And then 14 times sine of 24 degrees. So now, I'm about to type in 14 times sine of 24 degrees in my calculator to get my answer. First thing you need to do in your calculator is press mode, because we need to make sure that this calculator you're using is in degree mode. Then you'll press your down arrow and your right arrow to highlight the word degree, press enter. And then to get out of this, you press the button second and then press the button mode to go back to your home screen. Once you get to your home screen, go ahead and type in 14 sine 24. And then it will give you the answer. It says 5.69, so we'll just say that x equals 5.7 if they ask you to round to the nearest tenths. Let's look at one more example, or another example. In reference to this angle, they give us this side right here that touches it. That's considered my adjacent side. And then obviously, this side is my hypotenuse because it's across from the right angle. So adjacent over hypotenuse means I'm going to be using cosine of theta. So I'll plug in my values. Cosine of 57 will equal 13 over x. So I'll go ahead and put this over 1 and then cross multiply. So x times cosine of 57 will just be x cosine of 57. 13 times 1 is 13. I want to get x by itself. So I'm going to have to divide both sides by cosine of 57. That cancels that out. And then in the calculator, when I type in cos 13 divided by cosine of 57 degrees, and then round my decimal to the nearest tenths, my answer will be 23.9. Now let's look at this last example. In reference to this angle, I have my opposite. And this side is right next to the angle, so that's adjacent. So opposite over adjacent is tangent of theta. So now plug in my values. Tangent of 72 degrees equals x over 20. So then I'll put that over 1, cross multiply. X times 1 gives me x. 20 times tangent of 72. Go straight to my calculator. I'll type in exactly what I wrote down. 20 times tangent of 72 And then when I press enter, it's going to give me 61.6. And that's it.